Hi guys, I'm Kinsey with the Nocturnal. Thank you so much for spending your afternoon with me.
Hi,
Hi,
Kinsey.
Kinsey.
Emily, I read that you don't like compliments, but I have to tell you that I loved your hair. I loved your eyes. I loved your face. I loved everything about you in this movie. I was just like
Kinsey.
enamored. It was like
Kinsey.
I have the biggest crush on you now. You were
Oh my
absolutely precious.
gosh. You make my heart race. Thank you so much. That is
I have
bloody
to
hell.
ask,
I'm going to take it.
who cries more when you sing? Is it Christopher Walken or John Krasinski?
You know, that is a tough competition because John Krasinski cries quite readily. Um, but I think, and I'm sort of so I'm probably quite used to that, almost immune to it at this point. But I think, but truly, and I knew Christopher Walken was his character was supposed to get emotional listening to this song. I'm singing it for him to remind him of love. But his iconic blue eyes, like when they're staring at you and they start to cry, I was like, I can't even look at him. I couldn't even look at him because I have this thing that if I see someone cry, I will instantly cry myself.
Oh.
And he was so moving. And, Jamie and I have said many times, I think everyone does an impersonation of Christopher Walken and it's a bit larger than life and heightened, but he's so delicate as a person when you get to know him. So sweet. Oh, who is that just came into the frame?
Oh, this is Big Lee Bear, and he's always up for more cowbell, so he knows exactly what you're talking about.
Cute. Oh my god.
Jamie, does the donkey know that it's a movie star?
No, because it's not really. He knows I'm a sort of middling actor trying to get by.
No, the donkey's a movie star.
He actually, the donkey was overheard as saying, "Is this the guy?" That's what he said.
This movie, it was absolutely made for you. Did you feel that when you read it? You did such a great job in this character, and were so quirky and fun.
Thanks, Kinsey. You can stay. You're very, very nice.
Yeah, you can stay.
Yeah. Yeah. Listen, I felt like it was an exciting sort of opportunity to show a different side of me, to try to sort of get into this quite strange person's body and mind, and I kind of fell in love with him. I've said this before, that I felt like I sort of wanted to, wrap him up in my arms, Anthony, and also I wanted to like give him a smack around the face occasionally and wake him up to what was going on around him, But essentially, I just loved him for all of his quirks, and it was a very cool opportunity for me to play someone like that. I just haven't had an opportunity to play someone like that before.
Well, this was such a precious, sweet movie. I cried at the end. I'm not going to lie. It was just absolutely adorable. Jon, you even had a sweet little ending too. Everybody it all kind of worked out in the end. But I wanted to know, Jon Patrick, what were the challenges in transitioning this story from play to, big screen?
Well, it was actually more the reverse, that it's difficult to do a play about Ireland and you're actually in Manhattan. To do a movie about Ireland and a farm in Ireland and a family, to do it in Ireland makes great sense. And Ireland is, in the film, the main character. The one thing that everybody said who's seen the film has been, I want to go to Ireland. After they see the film, they're like, I want to go to Ireland. So I can live with that.
Did you know that on the internet you can buy like a foot of land, a plot of land, and you can become a lord or a lady in Ireland? I'm not saying I haven't done it, because I am Lady Kinsey Schofield. I own a foot. I'm Lady of Glencoe.
Well, good
fantastic. Good for you.
Thank you, Jon. I know you wanted a plot of land too, so I'm telling you there are options for you. It didn't work out maybe this time, but there are options for you.
Just another thing the internet is good at.
I know. So what was it like for Adam, who's this New York big shot, to be kind of plopped, in these moments, in this kind of twilight zone? He sometimes seemed charmed by it, but was it at all startling for him? Did anything about that, did he want to change anything about what he saw?
I think that's another beautiful thing that resonates out of Mr. Shanley's writing, is that in less able hands, this character could have just been the sort of stereotypical ugly American who comes in and he messes everything up and he's got to be bigger than life. And I think we've seen examples of that recently, certainly in all walks of our culture. But with Jon's writing, he's instead of an antagonist, he's much more of a catalyst for these people, and he also has his own journey that he's going on, and he's looking for his own version of happiness, and it doesn't need to come at the expense of others' happiness. He ends up finding, as you say, he has a happy ending too. And it's the right ending. It doesn't need to be the disruptor necessarily. He finds his own way forward, and that's lovely. Like you said, the movie, it's in and of itself, is completely devoid of cynicism and snark. And again, that's kind of refreshing here at the end of a very interesting year that we've had.
Absolutely. And I know I only have a few seconds left with you, but I read that the locals absolutely adored you guys. Is there any kind of story or instance that you remember of people excited to see you?
Well, people were just incredibly welcoming in both Crossmolina and Ballina. And Ballina, strangely enough, is where Biden's family comes from. So now they've got this new, where we stayed when we shot the movie, same place that Biden stayed when he came to visit. So what goes around comes around, you know. There's a lot of goodwill out there.
we're taking credit for Biden's ascendancy, by the way. That's all on us.
Never would have made.
Congratulations. You know, the people will be looking to hire you soon, I'm sure. Thank you so much for your time this morning, and what a beautiful film. Congratulations to you both. Well, you did such a fantastic job. I love the film. I cried at the end. I was like, I can't believe I'm doing this, but I cried at the end. And congratulations. It was so beautiful, and I'm so proud of the both of you.
Kinsey, we want you to stay for all of these interviews. We don't want to talk to anyone else.
Best day ever. Can Bigley stay too? Bigley's in.
Kinsey for president. No, I'd be very allergic to that dog, so I'm sorry. The dog's not staying.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Kinsey. Lady Kinsey.
Thank you.